Hi Gemini. I want to jump into it straight away and have a look and see at this, what this relationship can bring. Very, very exciting, Gemini. Let's jump into it and see the nature of this relationship. What else can we learn about the two of you coming together? What you need to know about this relationship between the both of you. Okay, the Hanged Man. The Lovers, soulmate, twin flame energy here, Gemini. This is absolutely beautiful to receive both these cards, the Two of Cups and the Lovers, in the one reading. Let's start off with the Hanged Man, however. Now, this is an energy of upside downness. It's an energy of insecurity. It's a challenging energy, okay? The Hanged Man in the medieval deck is a figure that's been put, has to deal with some sort of consequences for his actions. So what I want to say is that because this reading is more so focused on you and this person, now the roles could be reversed, but I suspect that my understanding here is that you're going to have to deal with this person's problems. And when I say that, I'm not sure if it's baggage or I'm not sure if it's insecurities, but it's almost like you're going to have to be picking up the pieces and dealing with this person's past somehow. There's a part of them, or it could be you, that's been left very vulnerable. Now, I guess this is more for those that have had doesn't matter how long the relationship was, but if you have had an attachment, if you have experienced heartbreak or loss or insecurities, and it's still very much real and raw, and you're still very much dealing with it, Gemini, I think that this person could either be A, undergoing the same thing as you, or B, you're going to, that's the challenge here. The fact that the Hangman sits on top of the Nine of Wands, which was the walls, the guard up, now we know why. Okay, there's introversion here. You're going to have to fight. It's almost like you're going to have to fight to be important to this person, and not that you aren't naturally going to be important to them, but they're scared. Okay, they're scared to make themselves vulnerable, and I feel like there could be hiccups and obstacles that might come your way in this relationship. But I want to say it's worth it. Why? Because it's a soulmate twin flame connection here. You've got the beautiful Lovers card. This is you. This is your sign, A. The cards could be validating that this person is destined to be in your path. B, it could be a fellow Gemini that's destined here for you. Or C, it is symbolic of the first connection of its kind that you've had in a while. Why? Because the Lovers card is Adam and Eve. Whether you're Christian or not, this is a medieval Christian deck. So the Lovers card is Adam and Eve, which is a primordial connection, the first of its kind, the first union. For a lot of you, this person is this kind of person that's coming in. The relationship that you'll have together is going to have A, a lot of firsts for you, and B, it's going to, I feel like what can come of it, there's a lot more prospects, and it's a lot more opportunistic than your previous relationships were. There's something about your connection. You've been divinely guided. There's been an angel here, whether it's the universe, whether you've attracted this person, whether you've written a list about them, you feel excited to hear from them, or you've imagined or dreamt about this person for a very long time, or whether, this is fate at play here, a higher power, whether this is your spirit guides or your guardian angels that are literally, paving the way for you to meet them or for you to connect with them or have a relationship. Nonetheless, it is a very auspicious connection here with the Lovers card. But there will be challenges. There absolutely will be challenges, just like Adam and Eve faced challenges in the Genesis story. There will be challenges and obstacles, but they never left each other's side. No matter, despite original sin, despite the fall, they never left each other's side. They were always there with each other through thick and thin, always as a unit. So I think this speaks volumes of the connection that you'll have and how supportive the two of you will be of each other. There's a very strong physical attraction here as well. The connection I do think it's a face-to-face connection, and I do think when the two of you lay eyes on each other, you will be very distracted. You might be dancing around each other a little bit here as well, so it might be like, not actively jumping into it straight away, although the Fool card is here. You might want to engage in, intimate activities with them because you're so attracted to them. That's quite interesting. But the fact that has come up, it points to, I almost feel like I want to smile because I think that it's quite a cheeky, a playful connection that you'll have together, but there will be obstacles. I mean, I can see that the Five of Wands is also here. Should you be able to overcome these obstacles and insecurities, Gemini, this kind of connection can pay off in amazing, amazing ways. Absolutely amazing ways. It can well be worth it. All of it would be worth it. But it's not going to be without its obstacles. There could be other people around you that become jealous or envious of your connection. It might be best friends. It might be, exes. There's exterior influences here as indicated by the Five of Wands. Now, this can show that this person in your relationships together, there might be moments of doubts or despair, or moments where you feel like it's not going to work, or you don't see how it's going to work, or other people might not approve or necessarily bless the union, the relationship. There might be your families might not get along, your friends might not genuinely get on with this person. There could be obstacles, but it's involving a large group of people. So that's why I resort to saying friends or family, but it could be completely different, something completely different. But it's internal battles. Again, if this is a fellow Gemini, it's almost like 4 people are dating at the one time here, which is very interesting, but it can obviously get very, very busy, okay? You've got the numbers 3, 5, and 6. These numbers could be significant. You might be together 3, 5 months, 3, 5, 6 years, 35 years, 36 years. Again, these numbers could be reversed. They could hold significance. They could be birth dates or significant numbers, when and where you meet, what time. I do think it's a face-to-face meeting, and I do think there's other people involved. So there could be community groups. It might be at a nightclub, might be at an event. It might be in the job, in the workplace. But although there's obstacles around you, the Lovers card sits in the middle. You can't shift your focus away from that. The beautiful sun is shining on you. Obstacles will essentially make the two of you stronger. I do think in one way the reason why you've been placed in each other's path is because you have lessons that you need to learn, and these lessons I think are very, very similar, hence why there's similarities, or the notion of mirroring each other. I do think it's something connected with, it's almost like you will see yourself in them, or they will see themselves in you. But they will see everything. They will see their strengths, they will see their flaws, they will see their weaknesses, they will see their imperfections, they will see the most beautiful features of their personality, of them as a spiritual being, of them as a person, of them as a lover. But it's almost like you'll be holding up a mirror to each other's face. And this is why it can be a little bit confronting or disorientating. And that's why you've got a bit of frazzled energy with the Five of Wands here. But when you look at the spread of these cards here, the lovers are not distracted by what's happening around them. No, no, no. They've only got eyes for each other. They've turned their backs on these things because they're open and willing and receptive to making things work, because they understand the value of each other. So I actually feel like obstacles is a good thing for the two of you, because it's actually going to make you stronger. In particular, this relationship, this connection that has come up around you during this time. And you can't ignore the spirituality. It's angel. An angel is guidance. An angel heralds news. An angel guides our way. It's spirituality. It's protection. It's endearment. It's encouragement. And I think these are just some of the things you'll be able to look forward to when you come into a connection with this person. The things you can look forward to receiving from this person once you start to break down those barriers and go through those obstacles, Gemini. So that is quite exciting, but I will leave it at that.